Hey guys, your boy Flimsy, and today, bro, I thought I'd just, talk about this, bro, but it's been a long time since I ever did a YouTube video, man. Whenever I'm on my vlogs and stuff like that, I just be doing like, crazy ass videos. Y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. If you know, if you've been subscribed to this channel, you know what I'm talking about, man. So if you don't want to miss the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, just make sure you subscribe and ring the bell for notifications, man. But today, I don't know, because this is how the whole thing happened. This is what got me here. And me currently filming this video, basically. But this is what got me filming this video, basically, right? But so, literally, so I was trying to make a huge purchase. I don't want to disclose the purchase, but maybe you're gonna see in the future video. And that reason to subscribe. Yeah, but I was trying to make a huge purchase type situation, and so it's like, all right, bet you need a money order to be able to like just make this purchase, right? So first off, I drive to a Walmart. Yeah, first I went to the Kroger, but Kroger's money order service don't work at night. I'm supposed to pay for the transaction the next morning, which is smart, bro, but they were closed. So I drove to the Walmart. I never bought a money order from Walmart, right? So I went there, I realized they were closed, but I still asked. I thought maybe I could use the checkout points to actually buy it, but the girl was like, it's actually closed. So like, damn, bro, I drove 2 places, wasn't able to do it. So I'm like, yo, let me check online. So I check online, I see Western Union. I'm like, yo, Western Union, where is it at, bro? All right, bet. So apparently Publix has a Western Union. So all right, bet. So I drive to the Western Union. Got to the Publix, boom, saying, okay, I took my ID and, everything, basically. So I go there, boom, boom, pow. And I don't know, for some reason, they were too into it. Like, they're trying to know what I'm trying to buy. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm buying my money order. Like, what's all these details and stuff like that I gotta give y'all, bro? If it's my money order, why I gotta tell you I want to use my money for? Before I give you my money. Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. She's like, what are you gonna use it for? And I told her, all right, bet this one I'm gonna use a money order for. It's crazy. It was ridiculous, man. And then she goes, all right, but we're gonna need your social. I'm like, yo, you gonna need my what? My social? And she was like, yeah, if we don't have a social, we can't process it for you. I'm like, yo, what the hell? Usually you just use an ID and that's it. So it says social. I'm like, okay, all right, bet. So she gave me a pen and paper for me to write it down. But I wasn't comfortable writing it down. She's like, oh, it's better I just write it down type situation. I'm like, oh my God, bro. And usually it'd be the women, bro. Women will stress you out, bro, out of everything. The most basic things, women will make the most basic things hard. There's nothing against women, but that's just something that I've noticed. Like, if you deal with a guy, it's usually way easy, man. Like, you're trying to do something, the procedure, if you go to a public place, you just, like, basic services. It's just easier if it's a guy representative that's doing it for you. That's just one thing that I noticed. But women was just, like, make the whole thing long, right? But so I still wrote it down. I'm not comfortable writing on my social, but I still wrote my socials down for it. Type situation. And I also handed them my ID. On top of that, they're like, all right, bet. How you trying to pay for it? And I was like, I'm using the debit card to pay for it. So she's like, all right, she got to check the debit card type. So all right, bet. So I guess they were checking the name on the debit card and the name on the, how do you call it, the ID card to us, to make sure that they match to us. So I'm like, yo, what the hell? What's all these protocol and, procedures I got to pass through just to do this? It's crazy. But I gave them 2. But the thing is, the name on my debit card, I use my middle name instead of my first name on my debit card. That's a long story though, but I didn't use my first name on my debit card. So the name on there was different from the one on my driver's license. So on my driver's license, it has my middle name on it too, but it's initials, it's a B. But on the card, you see the whole name on there. So there she goes again. The whole time I was standing over there, I was feeling uncomfortable because why do I need to give out my? I don't feel comfortable giving out my socials. So why do I gotta give out my socials? So I was feeling very uncomfortable, but I still And there was this lady over there who I don't know if she's a manager or whatever, but the paper that has my socials on it, the whole time she's staring on the paper. So I was looking at her and I'm like, yo, protect my numbers and stuff like that. There was no protection. It was just lying down on the table while this lady was looking. So I was staring at her. I'm like, yo, bro, mind your own business. Why are you looking like, bro? Are you not feeling comfortable? They're looking at the numbers. Man, well, it's crazy, man. Some people just don't mind their own business. It's crazy. It's that simple, bro. Like, bro. But, all right, bad. It's crazy. But later on, she was there, and then she was like, what? Like, she was asking her, like, okay, so what do you do and stuff like that. What's that got to do with me taking out my money? So I told her, and when I told her, bro, she's there like, I don't know, but I feel like another thing too is, okay, so I was born in Ghana, right? And in Ghana, when it comes to money, the numbers are big. Like, okay, let's say you want to buy a car or something, right? In Ghana, the car will cost you, like, let's say, they're going to tell you 200,000 Ghana cedis or something. You know what I'm saying? Just to buy a car or something. While right here, the car's going to be like, let's say, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, going-ish, 10,000, something like that type of situation, right? So it's like, I feel like having moved from Ghana and then moved over here, sometimes it's like you might be having some amount of money that you might not feel like it's a lot of money because the country you from, like, the numbers gotta be a lot for it to be a lot of money, if you know what I'm saying. But over here it's just like, all right, bet. Because I don't think I was taking out, man. I might even sound like maybe I'm flexing or something, which I don't even want it to look like that, but it's just $3,000, bro, that I was trying to take out. And they're acting like, oh, I'm taking out like $100,000, something like that. I'm like, bro. Basically, that's the whole situation, because I don't know why you have my socials, you have my ID card, you have my debit card, you have my face on camera, and you're hesitant to actually do this transaction. Like, it's crazy. It doesn't make no sense. It doesn't make sense. So let's say she's like, okay, your name on your ID card is different from the name on your debit card. So she called the lady who was already looking at my socials and stuff like that. She called her over too. And this is at the Publix. Man, I should have taken their names and blasted them on here, man. She called it. She asked, like, all right, bet his name is different over here. I don't know. I think maybe she probably didn't want to process it. But I feel like when you're trying to do certain things in life, that might push you on to the next level. It's always like that, bro. You can do whatever. You can try to fail. Nobody's gonna stop you from failing, bro. Once you try to progress in life and do some things, then that's when hip-hop stuff is gonna happen to, like, deter you away from reaching your goals. And I don't even know what is this country though, bro. But I feel like for me where I'm from, everybody helps everybody to beat the system. Everybody helps everybody to beat the system. You know what I'm saying? Over here is like, how do I say it? It's people that's right against you. I'm like, bro, we all out of this goddamn system, bro. Trying to hold us down and stuff like that, bro. You all here trying to, you're all here trying to beat the next guy or beat the other guy or make sure this next guy doesn't move to the next stage. Like, bro, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But yeah, whatever you're trying to do, there's gonna be obstacles. I have to go to, like, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know. I'm gonna tell you though, but we're gonna get there in this same video, right? So she calls the other lady. She's just like some older woman. I don't know if she's white. I think she's white. Yeah. And then she's like, can she process it? Because she's not comfortable processing. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what do you mean you're not comfortable processing, bro? I give you my socials and everything, bro. how is it not me? I know this ATL, bro, and ATL has a whole bunch of scammers though. But how is that not me, bro? So I pulled up my app because my bank has an app, right? So I put up my app. How am I able to log in my bank's app? You know, log into my bank's app on my phone, and I showed you. It even has my full name on the bank's app too, and it has the card and how the card even looks like, the card number and everything. My bank's app. How was I able to log into it? So I showed it to her. Yo, this is my bank's app, bro. It's my card by. She's like, I think she just didn't want to process it, bro. She's like, yo, black man trying to move forward. They're not trying to see that happen. It's crazy, man. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. So, inside of me, I was pissed, man. I'm like, yo, what the hell? And I told her I'd give her my socials and everything. It's like, yo, it's whatever. Like, all right, bet. Ooh, all right, bet. Just delete all my details from the PC because they might even be the ones. I feel like usually it's people with bad intentions who they think people just have bad intentions just like them. Like the first person to suspect you is usually the bad person. The bad person is the first person to suspect you. Usually that's the way it is though, because they feel like everybody's like them. Everybody is mischievous like them or something like that though. So they're the first people. I'm like, yo, bro, it's crazy. So I left there and I'm like, yo, the money order, the money service and everything, they close at like 10. So it was like 9:40 something. Mind you, I'd already gone to like 3 places to get this done. 2 places were already closed. And this is the 3rd place that was already open. And they themselves, they gave me a hard time. So I'm like, damn, I gotta go pay this thing the next day. And right now, everything's slow right now, bro. So I'm like, yo, bro, all right, let me just try another Publix. I said, yo, if you guys ain't gonna do it, I'm gonna just go to another place to go do it. So I took my card and everything, bro. Went in my car, bro. I just speeded, bro. I speeded, bro. Went to the next place. And when I went to the next Publix, oh, there was a guy over there, bro. I was like, all right, bet, bro. I'm glad it's a guy. But even that, when I went there, there's this girl that just passed by and she's like, oh, is he doing a cash transaction or is he doing a card transaction? That's what she asked the guy. The guy was like, oh, it's cool. Like, it's crazy, bro. Man. Okay. Maybe because it's Atlanta and there's a lot of like people that have been scamming and stuff like that. That's why it's like that. Or maybe it's probably because I'm black. I don't know what it is, but I don't know why the females be acting like that, man. I don't know, but women are starting to make guys tired of them. You women are making guys tired of you, bro. Bruh. We're tired of your bullshit, man. We tired. Like, what the flipping hell, bro? I swear to God, if there wasn't no woman in this world, there'll be no evil in this world, bro. I've been saying that thing, bro. I know that for sure, bro. I ain't got nothing against women. I had a good mom. You know what I'm saying? But so this guy did the service for me. Everything went down straight. He also asked me the same question, like, why is their ID has a different name from your debit card? I just told him, oh, yeah, I just used my middle card. He said, is that a middle name? Oh, yeah, that's my middle name. Boom. He just did it for me real quick. No issues, bro. Easy peasy. But, yeah. Then I was driving, I was thinking, like, yo, you can be doing the craziest of things just to mess yourself up. Nobody's going to stop you from messing yourself up. When you try to, like, elevate, bro, when you try to elevate and do stuff, then that's when, yo, peeps going like, yo, bro. People act like they don't care about you until you start elevating. And they gonna mean your business. And usually it's like they trying to drag you down or they trying to get something, bro. And it's crazy. But it's crazy, man. And the way people just be like ups against each other and stuff like that, that is bad, bro. I feel like people should do better in terms of like, people act like they want to help people, but usually they don't really do be helping people, bro. I don't know, but it's crazy. Like people against people type situations, man. Like, and yeah, there's this thing too though. It's like, you know, there's certain people that are very lazy, right? And they don't want to do the most. They do just the littlest. They just want to get by and stuff like that. And the other people who are like very, very hardworking. I think I fall within the hardworking part, bro. Tyler, all right, boom, boom, boom. I'm willing to like work hard to pave my way and stuff like that, though. I usually be the lazy people, bro. People who are not trying to work. That I gotta try, like, when they see that, okay, yeah, somebody who's a hard worker is trying to do something, they be the ones like, hey, bro, like, you, first of all, you don't have the energy to do that. If somebody's willing to do it, allow them to do it, bro. But you gonna hear and be like, why is this guy working hard? Why is this guy doing this? I'm like, bro, like, the things I think about, bro, is crazy, bro. Like, there's somebody who's fat, right? They don't want to work out in the gym or do anything, right? And there's somebody who's like very hard working, they doing all the runs and stuff like that. Someone who's fat is just gonna look at them like, oh man, you're doing too much, bro. Why you working out like that? They're gonna even hate on you for working hard in the gym or something like that, bro. It happens, bro. I swear to God. That time I was on the treadmill and I was running. Then usually when I finish, when I'm left with like 1 minute, I use that 1 minute to be doing some extra stuff. Like, yo, I've been doing some things that are not necessary and stuff like that. It's kind of like, it may look like maybe I'm flexing on the treadmill. Like, yo, I feel healthy and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel good and stuff like that. So, you know, like I had some flair on the treadmill. I was having this fat girl. I think she works at the Planet Fitness. She kind of looked at me and said to me, like, yo, bro. I'm like, yo, bro. It's like she was hated. She was hated. Like, oh, why is this dude so athletic? I'm like, bro, just quit eating the burgers, bro. Just quit eating burgers and just go work out. It's that simple, bro. Don't be jealous of somebody because they are fit. Do you know how hard it is to stay fit? Man, bro. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. That's crazy. Some people just gonna hate on you because you just got drive. They see, yo, this guy got some energy, man. Why the hell does he have that energy? I don't. Man, it's some ridiculousness in this world, bro. That's why I'm doing this video, share the ridiculousness that I've been seeing, bro. It's crazy. People gotta help people more, basically. That's the if there's anything, yeah, you gotta pick up from this video, that should be it, bro. Like, yeah. Yo, like, comment, subscribe, bro. I never did a video. It's been a long time, but just had to put my thoughts out, bro. What do lazy people have to be jealous about? Like, why are you jealous of somebody who's hard? You can be hardworking too, bro, by just being hardworking. It's that easy, bro. But I'm gonna see you guys in another video. At this point, I don't even know if I'm making sense, but I think I am. If you get me, you get me. You probably can relate, man. And I'm out.